This is a tutorial on how to completely solve a one-colored Mastermorphix or get a four-colored one into the correct shape. The first step is to solve this layer. So you basically just look around for two big corner pieces that are across from each other and two little ones that are across from each other, and you look for one of those where most of the edges are right, like they're all flipped the right way. This one has three that are flipped wrong and one flipped right. And to fix one that's not flipped right, you just move that middle piece up and then find one that fits to match this piece and move it back down. Repeat this step until you get all the correct edges flipped. So move this up, find an edge that'll match up with this, and move it down. And then all you have is the last one. Move the middle piece up, find one that will match here. Sometimes you won't have one that will match. All you do is just move this back down, turn this once, and move it back up, and keep looking. You should eventually find one. I just did, and I moved that back down. That should have completely solved this layer. And next we have to solve this middle layer. Okay, right here we have a edge that's not flipped right. We find one that could make it correct, and what happens is if we flip this like right there, a little piece will replace this big piece, and we don't want that. So before we can turn this like right here, you find it a side where a little piece could go where a little piece is, and it won't mess anything up. So all you gotta do is just move that down, move this away, move this back, and move this back to where it was. And then you could, since it was like this, you could just move it back to line everything up. And then you just repeat that step for any of the other ones. And remember, like when it's a little piece having to move also, you move it like right here. And if it's a big piece having to move, you make sure a big piece goes to where a big piece needs to be. After correcting all of these edges, I only had to correct one, but you could understand how the others work just from that one example. You correct all the centers, and all you do is just move this up and find a center and the edge that match, that are either right here or right here, and then move it to right there. And do that for this one. Find one that matches on either side. This one matches, and move it across. Sometimes you will find that there aren't any that move across, that are across from it that you can move. All you do is just like go down, like go across. Okay, I'm just going to use this example. This is a centerpiece that needs one up here. If there isn't one it could go to, like let's say this one isn't here, you just move this down and move this across until it lines up with one. Then all I do is move it down. Now we're ready to move on to the last layer. if you have a center parity, this is what you do. You do the algorithm where you go up, over, down, over, and then back twice. And then it should make like that kind of shape. Then you move it to where it's going to flip these two also. Let's go up, over, down, over, up, then back again twice. After doing that, it's going to look like this. So you just put this one here and this one here. You just go do that same move, then move it back, and then do that up, over, down, over, and back twice. And then just do this one and go up, over, down, over, up twice. This concludes the tutorial on how to solve this. If you have any questions, post a comment below, and if you learned how to solve it using this tutorial, make a video response to this. So thanks for watching.